Alright guys, Tom here, and it is that time of the week. It is Monday night, and we are discussing Monday Night Raw. This is the Raw preview show. Every week I do it. I predict what I think is going to happen on every single Monday Night Raw, and tonight is going to be a pretty special Monday Night Raw. To be honest, I think this Raw could either be amazing or be very flat. I mean, they've just pushed the boat out really far, really fast towards WrestleMania. I think we're like 20-ish days until WrestleMania 29 now. I think we're about 3 weeks away, I think it is. So yeah, it's 20 days. It's going to be absolutely epic. I think they've gone too far, too fast. And this could possibly be a slightly flat show, or it could be absolutely epic. But there's one thing for sure. WWE will be concentrating on a few things. Now, one thing that is definitely confirmed tonight is it's going to be Chris Jericho and The Miz taking on Wade Barrett in a triple threat match for the Intercontinental Championship. There is also a few points that WWE, tonight is Monday Night Raw, they'll be focusing on. So, what will the game say to Brock Lesnar, as Brock Lesnar has basically said if Triple H signs the contract for their match. I'm not particularly sure why they make some people sign a contract for a match and some people not. I think that's kind of retarded because obviously Taker isn't going to sign a contract with CM Punk. Cena isn't going to sign a contract with The Rock. They didn't do it last year, so why are they making this a contract? But Brock Lesnar said as soon as Triple H signs the contract, Brock Lesnar is in control of what he thinks the stipulation for the match will be. I hope it's a 3 stages of hell like they did with Shawn Michaels at WrestleMania once. But the things that they'll be focusing on for Raw tonight is what will the game say to Brock Lesnar? What will his answer be? Who will leave Raw as Intercontinental Champion? I hope it gets mixed up a bit. Hopefully Jericho wins the Intercontinental Championship. I won't be looking at Twitter for a whole day until I watch Raw on Tuesday night, as I live in England, so I don't get to watch it live. So hopefully we have a new Intercontinental Champion as soon as I watch it. Who will make the next move for momentum? The Rock or John Cena? Now, The Rock isn't confirmed to tonight, but will John Cena be out there? Will he say something? I'm pretty sure he will say something. Will John Cena gain momentum going into WrestleMania 29? As we're only 3 weeks, less than 3 weeks away, and expect, can Alberto Del Rio or Jack Swagger find an edge going into WrestleMania? Because I think it's kind of flat at the moment. Each one of them keep winning their matches. Nothing's really changing. It really needs something to spice it up a little bit. I've been really impressed with it so far. The rivalry and the racism. It's a really good storyline. Personally, I think it could absolutely steal the show at WrestleMania 29. Could we get Dolph Ziggler kind of having some kind of say on what their rivalry is so far? Because I'm pretty sure that Dolph Ziggler is going to cash in on that night. As soon as I predict Jack Swagger wins at WrestleMania, see, I'm here to show the world, Ziggy comes out and cashes in. That's what I think is going to happen, guys. But carrying on with the Monday Night Raw, the big story today is that Triple H is going to respond to what Brock Lesnar did say last week, and Brock Lesnar might be coming back too. So I wish the stipulation, like I said, is a 3 stage of hell stipulation. This is basically where you have 3 matchups. The last match sorry, I believe it's a Hell in a Cell match, so that could be pretty awesome, as the match card is looking pretty slim at the moment, so it could be interesting to see if we do get the 3 stage of hell matchup. We haven't had that since Shawn Michaels versus Triple H at WrestleMania 29, I believe, so that would be absolutely awesome. Jericho and The Miz take on Wade Barrett's Intercontinental Championship title reign. I really hope Jericho wins, like I said here, and takes on Wade Barrett possibly at WrestleMania, because Wade Barrett has been pretty flat for the last few weeks. Really hasn't had a look in at all on the WWE. They're basically been plugging his film, which really hasn't been a hit off as I've been hearing. Apparently it wasn't doing very well for ratings, even though they've been boosting it up. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see what they do for Wade Barrett. Hopefully Jericho wins. I would really like The Miz to win, as he did have a shot after Raw 1000. He won at Raw 1000, wasn't a very good champion. I expect Jack Swagger and Alberto Del Rio's rivalry to continue. It's been absolutely epic, and hopefully they do a good angle this week. The WWE Champion, like I said, is not confirmed. Yes, he's not confirmed. He's the worst WWE Champion in history. It's absolutely awful, but do expect Cena to continue the rivalry in the ring, because it's going to be such a main event. I expect them not to, they're not really going to forget about this rivalry for this Raw. I expect them to be making, basically doing promos for this rivalry every Raw, so expect Cena definitely. And where are me on my notes? And expect Punk to disrespect Taker yes again, and will he announce that he believes he is in the head of Undertaker. Undertaker did look a bit shook up at the end of Raw, so it'll be interesting to see what CM Punk has got into store. I won't be surprised if either Cena or CM Punk begin this week's Raw. Possibly CM Punk. It could be Undertaker. It could possibly be Triple H. Somebody like that. I wish it was Henry versus Ryback at WrestleMania. It does, however, look like the Shield will be facing Ryback, Randy Orton and Sheamus. I've just watched SmackDown. But could it be Show taking Ryback's place, as Show was seen giving a look down at Ryback, and Sheamus and Randy Orton were like, oh yeah, we did pick somebody who was pretty hardcore, and then they were like, we picked Ryback, not you, Show. So it could be Big Show, maybe WWE are hinting at something, and Ryback goes into a face-off with Mark Henry, as we haven't seen a full matchup between Mark Henry and Ryback since the Shield got involved. I expect like guys like Ziggler, Chief, and Kofi Kingston, etc. to be on this Monday Night Raw. It was rumoured that we might possibly get a Money in the Bank matchup at this WrestleMania this year. I'm not particularly sure. I'd really like that. So we could possibly, maybe, not really sure. So guys like these, like Ziggler, we've also got to get like R-Truth and stuff to really get a matchup. Kofi Kingston could possibly make a heel turn. So Dolph Ziggler, he really needs to get a matchup. Could he face Big E Langston? I doubt it. They've kind of left that go a little bit too far. Could they face, what was I going to say? Team Hell No versus Ziggler and Big E Langston. That's all interesting. I'd also like to see AJ Lee face, I think it's Caitlyn, who's the Divas champion at the moment. So that's all to come on Monday Night Raw. Hope you enjoyed the video, guys. Thanks for watching, and it's going to be an epic Raw. Thanks for watching, or it could be flat, but who knows. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.